There was a time where I was going back and forth with a girl. We were on, we were off, we were on, we were off, we were good, we were bad, we were good, we were bad. And for months, yes, months, I wasted months asking a friend, what should I do? You know, like, should I try? Should I not? Every single day for months, I asked him the same fucking question. And he would always tell me the same answer. But it wasn't the answer I wanted to hear. So I asked the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, hoping he would change his answer. And I would hear what I want. That day never came. You see, sometimes we don't want the truth or the answer. We want what we want to hear. And in my reality, the answer I didn't want to hear and the truth was, you have to leave that situation like months ago. And in the back of my mind, I always knew it. You know, it was affecting my mental health a lot, and I knew deep inside the situation as a whole was dying. But I decided to rip the band-aid off one day, and I had to come to the realization that I have the answer. Now what am I going to do with it? And it's just about ripping the band-aid. It's gonna hurt a little, but you'll be fine. Now you might be asking, how did you finally take your advice? Well, I'll explain it. The first step is journal. Journal about the situation. And it's for a very specific reason. Because once you start to journal the situation, you start to realize that there is more bad than there is good. You start to realize that your whole thoughts about the situations are negative. Like, yeah, you might have a thing in there where, like, but she's sometimes kind of nice, blah, blah, blah. But half of the other time is saying, I feel like she doesn't do X. I feel like she doesn't, do her part, blah, blah, blah. You will start to realize that there is more bad than good in the situation. Now, you also have to sit there and self-analyze. You have to put yourself in your situation, which you are in, and ask yourself, what would you tell a friend? For a second, remove your attachment from the situation. Pretend it's a different person. What would you tell that person? What would you tell that friend? You have to sit there and self-analyze the situation. Is this making my life better or worse? Is this making me happier or sadder? Is this bringing peace to my mind or ruining my mental health? You have to be able to sit there and self-analyze. And it's a thing. When you come up with the solution, because you will. We have all the answers to our problems. We just decide to ignore them. If you sit there long enough, you will find an answer. Might not be one that you like, but it is an answer. You sit there and you implement. If the answer was, fuck, I gotta drop her, then that's what you gotta do. You have to drop her. Now, there is a chance and a possibility that it's not the case and there is something there to fight for. Okay? But let's be honest, bro. That's not you. It's definitely not you. You should definitely drop that chick. I don't even know you, but I'm already telling you should. So you know it, I know it. We have all the answers to our problems, but we decide to hear what we want. That's not operating in reality. It would be an amazing thing in an idealistic world, but we live in a realistic world. So make sure you take action.